All right, Shalom. Before I get started, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Secondly, want to give double honors to the elders apostles, great millstone, who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today. Also, want to give another shout out to the head of the Man of Israel camp, Chazak, whom I teach under down here in Greenville, South Carolina. And I also like to give another shout out to your sister Akim, you brothers out there that's pushing the truth and all sincerity and righteousness in these last days. All right. And I also like to give another shout out to you Israelite foreigners that's looking like the other heathen nations causing confusion, coming back to your heritage in these latter days. And another quick shout out to you few outlaws, you sisters out there that's standing order and doing what y'all need to do in these latter days. All right, so y'all like to say shalom. All right, now coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah with another exhortation video. And I wanted to go into we was at camp yesterday. We go out around 2:00, and while we was at camp, these Edomites came up, and it was like, oh, y'all black Hebrew Israelites. It was like, nah, man, we Hebrew Israelites, we're not black, all right, because these Christians, they tend to go up to these Israelite camps. They love to tend to call us black Hebrew Israelites. We're not, and the media pushing that on us, calling us black Hebrew Israelites, man. All right, first and foremost, we're not black, right? That term was put on us. That's a bad word, man. That our enemies put on us, right? The word black just simply means void of light, darkness, things of that nature. We're not black. If anything, the so-called white people, because they're not white. That word white just means pure, righteous, etc. So if anything, we should be called white. And they should be called black if you want to be technical. But they can't 555 call on y'all by Shem Shot Scrant. But like I said, they came up to the camp. They're like, y'all black Hebrew Israelites. We said, nah, man, we Hebrew Israelites. So, they was like, oh, well, we talked to another Israelite group that was out there. It's a camp. They more than likely either spoke to ISUBK or this other little side camp called Flame of Fire. Either two, I don't know which camp they talked to, but it was like, yeah, we talked with some other camp, a couple, weeks ago or whatnot. It was like, oh, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? And they were basically trying to go into salvation and stuff of that nature. And, we was pulling out the scripture that, the Lord only came for Israel, man. I did a video on that a while back, going back to the basics. I did a video on who Yahweh Shai came for. But, while I was reading, because I'm right there with the gray hoodie on, with the blue garment on, the ephod garment. But while I was reading, this dude Rev, there was some Edomites. While I was reading the scripture, she was talking about something. Not saying I want her. She threw, plus, she older, but she was like, oh, you have a really nice voice. And this inspired this video because the scripture said we was going to have a nice voice, man. Right? So I'm going to play the clip. And like I said, we brought out the scripture where Yahweh Shai told us, if I'm not mistaken, Yahweh Shai told his disciples, No. Yahweh Shai said, I'm not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. I think I was reading that, so we'll play it real quick. Great voice. Oh, yes. What did she say? You got a great voice. Oh, hold on. If you got time. Yeah, you go ahead. Okay. You go ahead. No, Matthew, I can't wait. Yeah, I was gonna start it earlier. Okay, that's weird. I hope this. You have a great voice. Oh, yes. What did she say? You got a great voice. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15. You heard her? She said, "Oh, you have a great voice." Let me wind it back. I hope this. You have a great voice. Oh, yes. What did she say? You got a great voice. You see, she said, "You have a great voice, man." And I told the brother beside me, the one on the far end, I told him, with the black garment, I told him, I was like, man, I'm gonna do a video on that, man. Like when they left, I was like, man, I thought about it, I'm gonna do a video on that, man. Because a lot of people, before we even start counting, they be like, oh, y'all about to sing? Y'all about to do this? Technically, yes. We are singing. you know. And that lady told me I got a beautiful voice, man. You know, not saying it, you know, trying to get with her. You know, I'm just saying, like, you know, it's spiritual when you listen, when you hear what she said. Spiritual. We're gonna get some scriptures on that. It's the book of Ezekiel, and I'm gonna start at verse 30. And the point is in verse 32. Ezekiel 33 and verse 30. It says, also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they would not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness. You see that? It said, yeah, they come and hear the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but when we tell them they got to do this, they got to start doing that, they don't want to do it. It says, but they would not do them. For with their mouth they show much love. They be like, yeah, I love the Lord, man. The Lord know my heart. But the Lord said the heart is deceitful above all things. Who should know it? Roughly, wicked, roughly paraphrasing. You know, so like I said, you know, you niggas show much love with your mouth, but when it comes down to doing it, y'all don't want to do it, man. You know, y'all say y'all love y'all by seeing y'all with shine. Well, what are y'all doing to prove that? I mean, to show that, right? Love is an action word, right? It says, but they would not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart, meaning their mind, goes after their covetousness, the things of this world, the things they want to do. That's all their mindset is on. Shit of this world, materialistic things, right? It says, verse 32, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song, one that have a pleasant voice. One that have a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not. You see that? Matter of fact, let's get that word, pleasant. Ezekiel 33. Pleasant. There we go. Pleasant.
Strong's H3303. Yafeh. Yafeh.
Fair, beautiful, handsome. Didn't she tell me I have a beautiful voice? Let's play it back, man.
I hold this.
Great, pleasant, same thing, you know. It says fair, beautiful, well, fairest, fair one, beauty, beautiful, beauty, calmly, pleasant. You see, you have a great voice, man. You know, and we singing the lyrics correctly. When you singing the lyrics right, hey, it's gonna make your voice sound pleasant, man. You know. So it says, let me read it again, verse 32. And lo, thou unto them as a very lovely song, a one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on the instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not. Yeah, we got a pleasant voice, you know, to these other nations and as well as our people, but they still don't want to do it after they hearing the knowledge of the truth, after they hearing us proclaiming the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, you know. So let's go to the book, Isaiah chapter 48 and verse 20. It says, go ye forth of Babylon, Babylon being America, right? Which means confusion. The word Babylon means confusion, right? Go ye forth to Babylon, flee ye from the Chaldeans. The modern day Chinese are the Edomites, right? It says, go ye forth to Babylon, flee ye from the Chaldeans, with a voice of singing, declare ye, tell this, utter it, even to the end of the earth. Say ye, the Lord Yahweh Yahushua have redeemed his servant Jacob, and Jacob is who? The 12 tribes of Israel, right? It says, with a voice of singing, declare. I was out there singing. And she told me I had a beautiful voice, a great voice. It says, with the voice of singing, declare ye this. And this is what we declared to her, too. That's what's funny. We declared this to her. Say ye, the Lord had redeemed his servant Jacob, because the scripture I read was when Yahushua said, I am not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Those the same people he said he was sent to, the same ones he's going to redeem. You see, which is the elect at that, first and foremost. Let me say that, because he's only going to redeem or save the elect of the nation of Israel. Matthews 24 and 31, tell you that, right? So the same people he was sent to that I read, that he was only sent to, is the same people he's going to redeem, man. And that word redeem just means simply, to save, pretty much. You see? So, and that's what we do. That's what we singing, right? And it sounds good, to the elect. 2/3 of our people in these other heathen nations don't want to hear it. Well, some of them do. Don't get it wrong. You got some of these other nations that want us to go back to the land. Small few though, small few. So we'll end it with this right here. All right. It's the book of Revelations, chapter 14 from the top. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's names written in their foreheads. And that's the 144,000, the elect, right? And when it says having his father's name written in their forehead, that literally means, they had the ancient Hebrew card on their foreheads. No, it means they got the father's name in their minds, man. It's a mind thing, right? Verse 2, it says, and I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. And they sung, right? And they sung as it were and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000, which were redeemed from the earth. You see that? We sung that song before the throne, before the four beasts and the elders. And no man knew that song but the elect. And when I was singing that song, guess what? You have a pleasant voice, a beautiful voice, a great voice. You see? We was out there singing, man. You see? And they sung as it were a new song. That song we singing is this truth, right? That the Ruach HaKodesh gave to us, man. So, hey, that was a compliment that she gave me, me having a great voice. So thank you. So that's pretty much all I want to say. Yahweh desires be to be edifying. I'm going to close out with giving our praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Shalom until the next time. Shalom.